Who is it?
Sir, it's me.
Oh, yeah, hold on, let me get pants on.
No, it's alright. I'm here for your daily allotment of grease.
I'm sorry?
I'm here for your daily allotment of grease.
Oh, hey, are you giving grease or am I giving...
No, you have to milk the grease from me.
Oh, fuck. Is it already the first?
It's the milking day. It's milking day.
Shit, okay.
Milk my grease.
Let me get pants on.
I'm so... No! Keep them off. It makes me greasier.
Alright, I do want silver with as fast as I can.
Grease me.
Okay, where do I grab you?
Oh, you know. Right there.
Okay.
A little higher.
I'm good.
A little lower. Deeper.
Here?
Shallower. That's my guts. You're touching my guts.
How about here?
That's fine.
Okay.
Grease me.
I'm gonna squeeze.
Oh, what'd you do? Why'd you grunt? That was your all grease and
I put a lot of muscle into that one.
Damn.
Good squeeze again. Oh!
Man, wow. Wow, is this how your wife feels?
Remember the one time I was Sonic, I grunted and almost shit my pants on camera?
Yeah.
My precise words were, I almost real life shit myself.
And I'm sure my real life words were, nice, why didn't you, coward?
You as an adult, have you ever shit your pants?
I have not shit my pants, but you know what I have done?
Have you peed yourself?
No.
Past age of 18?
No.
Okay.
I mean, maybe when, like, laughing.
Okay.
A little sneeze.
Alright.
Get on someone's leg in the shower, you know.
I've been gaslighted and thinking I'm a freak by every coworker I've worked with. Because they're like, Brad, you haven't shit your pants?
I mean,
like,
that is valid.
Like, you haven't even peed yourself? And I'm like, no. And like, you of all people? I'm like, no, I have never shit my pants as an adult. Pissed myself as a child all the time. Absolutely. In the middle of Safeway. I did the whole wrap your sweatshirt around your waist thing when you piss yourself in public. That was me as a kid. Never as an adult. I've almost shit my pants in a car ride once. And that's about it.
I can't remember a time where I've like genuinely shit and or pissed myself. I think I've sharted, where you like do a little juicy fart.
Like a fart where you have to change your underwear?
Yeah, or just like wipe it up real good and hope that no one stands too close.
I think that's shitting yourself.
No, if you can wipe it off of your underwear and still passably get through the day, you didn't shit yourself.
I'm Brad.
I'm Percy.
Welcome to Sorry Not Tonight.
Welcome to Sorry Not Tonight. This is gonna be a short episode because I have hemorrhoids.
Oh yeah. Is this your coming out? Is this what coming out is now?
Yes, coming out of my ass, these blood vessels, am I right? Bada bing! I'll be here all 30 minutes. It's a short episode today, guys.
I was thinking today that coming out probably isn't as big of a thing as it was in high school.
No.
I think about,
Not in California.
No, I thought about high school today while making a bagel. And I definitely was like, we had like the gay kids in high school, and there was like 2 of them.
Yeah.
And by the gay kids, like the kids who came out gay in high school, instead of coming out later like everyone else did.
Yeah, freaks.
But it was
You're
like,
fucking freak.
we definitely had like, oh, the gay kids, and it's like, whoa, they came out, like, do you hear that person's gay? And I'm like, that's probably not a fucking thing in high school anymore.
Everyone's like, you're not gay?
Yeah, I feel like it's...
And you like anime? Fuck off.
I feel like being a gay nerd is like a default setting, or just Instagram clout chaser. I feel like you're one, both, or neither, or one or the other.
Cloud chaser?
Clout chaser. Like you haven't, like you're an influencer, but you're like 17. I feel like you're that, gay and like anime, and there's really no overlap.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like that's nice.
Yeah.
Except coming out to your parents. That's still... I do conventions with people who are teenagers. Like, I don't know how to tell my mom. That's still very common from what I can tell. Which is sad.
Yeah,
But
I think
hopefully good when they tell them.
Yeah, hopefully. I feel like if you're afraid to tell your family when you're younger, it's because they're bad. Like, if you're...
Well, it's like bad, or sometimes it's just like everything's gone good and you don't know if that's the point where it stops being good. Where it's like, maybe everything's gone right, but if I tell them they're gay, maybe it stops being good. I feel like there's like a good, genuine amount of fear, even if it doesn't make sense.
I feel like there's an amount of fear, but I feel like generally if you have a good relationship with your family, you still want to tell them.
Yeah.
Because if you're like so nervous that you can't talk to your family, there's probably a reason that you don't trust them.
It's like the thing where like you come out about like your opinions on things at work, and you have to like be like, it's the coworker I thought was cool. Am I gonna find out they're a bigot?
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Yeah. I mean, that's valid.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very chill one.
Yeah.
We've been very drained lately.
Yeah.
And took a week, and we're just gonna vibe for a
Yeah.
short episode of this one.
We're gonna vibrator.
Vibrator.
How do you
We're gonna stimulate.
lower?
If you're listening, stimulate your clitoris.
Or your butthole.
If you're of age. I can't stress that enough. I am endorsing that only if you're of age.
I mean, that's valid. That is 100%
If you're
valid.
18 and preferably older, stimulate your clitoris to that. That is ASMR.
Ew. It just tasted it
Percy
again.
burped before we started recording, and in the prequel to this story.
Prequel. Phantom Menace of this story.
We were in the car getting 4 personal pizzas. Percy originally ordered for himself, but then offered to me and my wife,
Yeah.
which is very cool.
Yeah. Well, when you order 4 mini pizzas, they were 100% just for me because Brad was gonna cook.
Yeah, I was gonna make I was actually gonna cook dinner for myself, and then you were like, "Do you actually want?" Like, I said after that, you're like, "Do you want some of these?"
No, well, and I said that because I was like, I am gonna buy 4 personal pizzas with or without you
I
and
was
your
accepting
wife.
the reality where you just took them home, and I was totally okay with it.
And I was going to, but
And
then I was like, but
I'm
I like.
happy. I'm happy I didn't have to cook and make my kitchen all hot.
Absolutely, because goddamn, your house is hot. Also,
It's a heat wave, and I have no AC.
the point is, in the car, I was talking about how someone in my life who I love very much burps, and you can sniff it, and I was like, it's fucking gross. I hate it so goddamn much.
And I said that's weird because I'm like, how do you smell a burp unless you're very close to the person?
And I said, my burps come from a deep, unholy place, and it's very natural to smell someone's burp if you're not a little bitch.
And cut to present story. Percy burping right before the fucking mics went on.
And there's a solid 3 feet between you and I.
Yeah, and oh my god, like I told you, I smelled the crust on the pizza.
And you did?
Like I could smell the layers of the pizza. I could smell the chicken, garlic, and the many flavors.
Oh yeah, because there was 4 different types of pizza.
You burp like how I shit. Like,
Yeah.
have you ever had really bad,
I have
bad
IGS.
irritable gut syndrome?
Irritable
Gussie?
gastrointestinal
Oh,
system. Up and down.
Gussie's what the French has.
Gus, the gunch. No, he's a gunch.
You don't have a gun? Don't you hate it when people draw like BL art and like the boy has a dick and then his butthole is right beneath his balls? It drives me fucking insane because I see a lot of very good art that is very good except for the part where their butthole is covered by their nuts, and that's how vagina works. My asshole is very far from my dick. I never have to shit across my balls. I see so much art of like BL Dojin or just like art where like the asshole is right there,
Well,
and and like I've explained this to people before who don't have a dick and didn't grow up with one, where it's like, there's just nothing between them. I'm like, dude, there's nothing. And it's like, there's nothing. I'm like, it's skin and hair for inches.
Scare. That's why they call it a scare.
That's where scare comes
That's
from.
why scary is the thing.
It's skin and hair and no man's land for inches upon inch.
Exclusively
until-
man's land, actually.
Until you reach an asshole. Like I never want to comment on it because what kind of a bitch does that? But I always think it.
And the thing is, like, I think when you have a vagina, it's your butthole and your vagina are so deceptively close. It's
And
almost
also,
like
why the fuck would you think they're further apart?
yeah, like why would I be like, oh yeah, it's like halfway up my ass crack.
Yeah, yeah.
And also, but I also think it's like, well, I think that vaginas are also way further down than dicks are. And so I think that you equate having like your dick to where, like, if your dick is where your vagina is, it's gonna be like in between your legs.
It's like, it's pointing down.
Your sex is gonna be more like you're trying to dip a fucking banana in a pool of mud.
Like you're gonna sharpen a pencil.
Yeah, but downward. Wait. Like most pencil sharpeners.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good bit.
And I just think about it.
Perennial.
And honestly, I think what it goes back to is that good artists use reference. No one wants to look at a gut reference.
Yeah.
No one wants to see no one wants to see a reference of a man spreading his legs apart and seeing what's underneath.
Just like that smooth or incredibly craggly.
Yeah, and I've never seen art of a properly depicted gunch. because even with spread legs, it's always a butthole right there. I think it's because they want to draw anything but nothing.
Yeah.
Because it's haunting, and it really is.
Yeah, because it makes you really. It's like the coronavirus, you know. It like you have to sit with it for a little while, just that empty space. It's like meditation, but on your nuts. Like, I think that's what we should call the nuts. It's the meditation behind your balls, your malls.
We should call the nuts the meditation behind the nuts?
No, you should call the gunch the meditation behind the gunch. No, the nuts. Brad, rewind.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yeah.
Your gunch.
Yeah.
The no man's land. The all man's land.
Yes.
Exclusively man's land.
Yes.
It is the meditation behind the balls. A malls. Because it is nothing, and you have to be at peace with it.
Is that why he's called Darth Maul?
Yes. Darth Man.
He has the longest gunch.
He does.
It is 5 inches long.
Yes.
His asshole is up his spine.
And his dick is where his belly button should be.
Yeah.
It's all gunch.
His dick's up his chest.
Yeah. It's a struggle.
And it sucks. I'm sorry about this last conversation.
Yeah. I'm sorry, not tonight, am I right? Hey! I high-fived my damn
You
self.
did. I slapped my leg.
Hey!
So there's 2 spikes in the audio are.
Alright, Brad.
You have Would You Rathers, and I have a guessing game.
I do. Well, we don't talk about anything good that's happened this week, Brad? No, it's fine. Fuck
This
you.
is a short episode.
No, it's fine. We don't have to talk about good stuff, I guess. That doesn't have to
Talk
be something
about-
that we want to
Alright,
do. No, fine. My grandmother's dying, and that's awesome.
Okay.
No, but it is. I hate her.
Yeah.
She is bad.
She was stabbed in the abdomen at a 7-Eleven.
Oh, thank God. I always knew that something. It's the reason it rhymes with heaven.
Yeah, 7-Eleven, grandma's in heaven.
Ants go marching one. No. As far as actual good things go, you know, I do have rats, but I'm done had rats. They're beautiful and I love them. But no, I've been playing Guild Wars more, and it is. God, it's really fun.
I've also been playing an MMO, but I've been playing Final Fantasy 14.
Ah.
Really hardcore for the last 2 days.
Yes.
It's on console.
Yes.
And normally when I play games, I try to play them in the living room so my wife doesn't get lonely while she
valid.
plays Phoenix Wright. And while I get to introduce her to Phoenix Wright.
Yay.
But I've been wanting to play Guild Wars because we talked about that last time.
Yeah, it's super fun. I've enjoyed the absolute shitheads out of it. So.
What level? What's your highest level in Guild Wars?
I have like 3 level 80s.
Cool. 3 level 80s?
Yeah, it's not hard to level in that game.
Holy fuck.
Because it makes it really easy to play with your friends. It doesn't just abandon you. So if you go to a level 30 zone, even if you're level 80, you go back to level 30 so you can play with all your friends while they're leveling.
That's cool. Final Fantasy like 14, I found out does that too. It's like you're about to do this quest, and it's for level 13s. If you're not level 13, maybe turn around. If you're over level 13, we'll make you level 13 for this.
Yeah.
Which, like, that's cool. I like that MMOs do that.
Yeah, I think it just makes it more enjoyable because then you can play with all your friends who are trying to get into the game. Like, they don't make it so, like, stupid competitive.
You can help them out.
Yeah, exactly. And you can play, and it's nice.
I found out Final Fantasy 14 has, like, a mentor system
Oh.
to where players can sign up to be mentors in the game to help out new players specifically.
Aww. Yeah.
And I guess there's this whole meme of, like, mentors help out people, and sometimes they don't do a great job, and mentors talk to each other being like, do you know what the fuck you're doing? And it's like, I don't fucking know.
It's like being a
It's
parent.
like, I'm level 80, I'm like a god at this point, like...
Fucking bow to me.
Yeah, it's like, how do I teach someone who's level 15 when I have a spell in the game?
Yeah. Well, first you gotta eat bread. You
bread.
gotta stay hydrated.
I eat the lettuce.
It's very sweet.
My good thing is I've been getting more into programming.
Woo! And you've done a great fucking job.
Yeah, I've been doing a 2-week project, which is making a game demo, and I showed Percy
It was cool.
most of my shit today.
It was good.
And it's very exciting.
It was very
I
awesome.
normally don't pick up subjects this quick. Percy and Sam both said it's because of the language, which I guess...
Brad's
sure.
good at language, and he's also
I like language.
good at puzzles, and I feel like programming is a language, but also a puzzle.
Yeah.
A penguage, if you will.
Annyeonghaseyo, Professor Layton. That's a language and a puzzle.
Ohayo gozaimasu.
That's a good language. What's another language you know?
Buenos dias.
Okay, another language.
Ni hao.
Okay, well, give me one more.
Como se dice? Fuck you, buddy.
I'm gonna say das Bologna. I don't know how to...
Das baloney. Am I right?
Das Badania. What?
That's the J.
Are they saying? It's probably nonsense, right?
Dans un sommet qui charme ton image.
Do you know songs in Russian?
No, that was French.
Oh, well, fuck me.
Man, do not say that to a French person. Damn,
Dude, when you sing it like a baritone, it all sounds Russian.
I like the idea that you just fucking traded a French person's beret and wine for a fucking South Park
Potato with a gun.
vodka. Fucking damn, bruh.
I'm sorry, Russia. I'm just scared of you.
I'm more afraid of France.
I'm more used to the fact that singers I know knowing songs in different languages, so I'm like, what if any of them ever learn Russian songs?
No. Fuck Russia. You heard me, Putin.
Yeah, Putin.
Yeah,
get on our show and defend yourself.
No, fuck you.
Like 2 episodes ago, we did a funny bit with your voice that was mostly me.
Were you Putin?
Yeah. You remember that? I was Putin and you were a small, dumpy little man. And I sent you to a gulag at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was good.
I played bear music in the background. That episode isn't up yet. It's edited, I just haven't fucking done it.
That's fine.
No, wait. No, I did upload that.
Oh.
That one's uploaded.
Oh.
Yeah?
Oh.
Stimulate your clitoris. Now's the time.
Stimulate your bitteresses, am I right?
Do your thing, I'll do my thing, and then we'll end this.
Skim bam jibbidle bits.
Short form. At least I know Would You Rathers are coming up. I've known for the last couple times now, which is like a curse.
Gotta catch 'em all. These are Would You Rathers. Would you rather? Would you rather swim out of a boiling lake or fight off 12 macaques? Either way, you will die.
Specifically a dozen. The macaques.
Really? It's a boiling lake. It's slowly boiling, so you're dropped in the middle of it and you have to make it to the edge.
I'm still very hot, and I'm in the No,
it's like it starts cold and then you have to, and then it.
There's a chance with the macaques. There's in the middle of a lake that's boiling or about to boil. There's no chance.
It's cold and it's slowly boiling.
There is no chance I live through that.
There's no chance you're gonna live through 12 macaques. I honestly thought you would have gotten the water.
No, what the fuck? No. How many of these are there?
Fuck you, buddy. Would you rather fall in love with a sentient gorilla or only be able to eat what you've hunted, killed, and gathered yourself?
I like the ones that are very different from each other. I've proposed...
Your move!
I think I've proposed this question to you before on the old version of our podcast. I had a vegetarian coworker who says because she said she's vegetarian because she's living killing things.
Yep.
And she says that people shouldn't eat what they wouldn't naturally hunt and kill themselves.
Yes.
And then I had the question of how quickly would you starve if you had to hunt and kill for all your meat? And I thought I could go pretty long.
I have seen and contributed to a fucking chicken slaughter. I didn't just go in killing chickens with a fucking hood over my face like a bandit. I wasn't hanging out with a bunch of foxes, yo. But there's people who had a lot of chickens, and so I helped them kill chickens. So I can easily raise and kill birds.
I'm saying I would forego ham.
I would forego all red meat except birds, because birds aren't red meat.
I could kill the fuck out of a cow. I just need to get up in a tree and shoot, and that's easy.
No.
What do you mean no?
No. Well, you don't blast a fucking chicken's head off. You gotta use a knife.
No, I mean like with a bow and arrow.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like a gun. I was like, that doesn't fucking...
No, I'm not gonna get a gun, swing down a shotgun, and blow its head off.
Just start smacking it with the shotgun.
Yeah, no, I get up with a bow and arrow. Cows are easy. I would not do a wild pig or a boar. I'd be scared shitless.
Fuck boars.
I would just not eat ham because fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I would just... Turkey, very easy. I could go up and like karate chop their neck and they die.
Dude, turkeys are scarier than geese.
Yeah, but like, they're not scarier than a machete. So like...
You're not wrong.
The neck's long for a reason. God made it that way. My answer's the second one, is what I'm saying. Can't fuck a gorilla.
You can.
You
shouldn't.
All gorilla sex is rough sex, and you do almost die, and will die at some point.
It's sentient. It loves you. It'll caress you.
It's a gorilla.
You got me there.
If a rabbit sentiently loved you, you'd be still hard-pressed to not fuck it to death.
Well... Okay,
because you're a human and they're small. Now I'm a human and they're big.
Your dick is not the size of a fucking
No.
Your dick is like the size at least of 1/6 of a rabbit.
I can't pleasure a gorilla butt or gorilla vagina.
Well, that's what you think because you just never met the right gorilla.
I'll hunt. Next one.
All right. Well, damn. Would you rather be a plumber with the name Chutney Nutcrack? Or a famous football player named Boswell Nutgrundle, but there's a G in front of the nut.
I didn't drink my water. I'd be the plumber.
So you'd be chutney nutcracked on Oswald Nutgrundle with the G?
Yeah, I would not be checked into a hospital with PKD with that name. And the nurses fucking laugh at me.
They'll be like, come here, Mr. Nutgrundle.
Yeah. It's like, are you Mr. and Mrs. Nutgrundle? Is this your son?
Where is my son?
Where was my son? Mr.
Hamilton,
Nutgrundle, come in. The ball was already infected when we found him.
No! Is it going to survive this? Who did this? Alexander, did you know?
I'm sorry for getting what you taught me. Duck and weave.
My son! He played Pizzazo.
Someone on an Ambien tried not to fall asleep during the performance, so everything's a little too loud or too quiet.
He taught me piano.
You taught me piano.
My son!
I changed the rock every time.
Every time.
Go to top.
Set we no. Set we no.
That's in the Blu-ray version.
Oh, thank God.
Give me your next question.
Would you rather have to kiss your dad every night before bed? Or...
Why do I drink water every night?
Would you rather, again, have to kiss your dad every night before bed, or be a firefighter but the fire sentient and the weapon is piss?
Like my dad?
Your dad, not a dad, your dad.
Oh, firefighter.
Alright.
I'm still a firefighter. It's just pee now. It's not much changes.
No, but the fire's sentient.
Yeah, it's just, like...
No, it'll fist fight you, but you have to pee on it to win.
I'll still do it.
Have you ever tried to fight a guy and peeing is the only way
I can
you'd
brag
win?
about that for a job. I can't brag my dad kissing me to bed when I'm almost 30.
No, you kiss your dad to bed.
I can brag about that less.
You can be like, no, I can do it. I can kiss a dad at 20 yards. Alright, would you rather drink your own morning pee or eat just a little bit of your dookie?
How many more days are there?
Answer the damn question.
Drink a bit of pee.
No, you have to drink your morning pee for like a week, or just eat a little bit.
Like how much pee?
Like all of your morning pee.
That's a lot of pee.
It's a lot of pee.
It's also my most dehydrated pee.
I know. That's why it's morning pee specifically, or just a little, like literally, like you got a little bit on your fingers.
Okay, so first of all, I take the pee. I would just mix it with like orange juice.
No.
Second of all,
no.
No.
No. There is a no because there will be a sniper. There will be a piss sniper every morning, and if you don't drink every goddamn drop of your pee, they will shoot you in your balls. You can chase it with water. You just can't cut it with water. You can't like mix it together. You have to drink
with like
straight
mix it with
morning
Mountain Dew.
piss. No. You can have a Mountain Dew chaser after
So
you drank all your pee.
Poop in like some ramen?
The poop you have to eat off your finger also.
I drink the pee. I really don't want to eat my poop.
Well, that's valid.
I've been trapped in a room with my poop before. I don't want to eat it.
It's been in my body before. I know what it's been through. I don't want that again.
I want to eat it.
There you go. Would you rather be in your father's shadow, he was a famous murderer, or be in your father's shadow, he's a big man and you're trapped in his long leg hair?
The second one.
You're tangled in his leggies.
I could do that. I did that to my dad once.
Trapped in his leg hair?
I said, Dad, your leg hair's so long. I ran my fingers through it and he's like, stop! And he got really mad at me.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, so I would like.
I like that he got angry about your leg hair, but he didn't get mad that your sister swiped a credit card through his neck rolls like it was a fucking.
No, that's when I
carburetor.
was young. When she was young, he was already used to my antics.
Oh, that's valid. Would you rather have to go back in time and choke Abraham Lincoln to death, or have to go forward in time and destroy the first cure for cancer?
I got Lincoln.
All
He's
right.
dead anyway.
I mean, that's true.
Yeah, I'd choke him.
Would you rather become internet famous for accidentally killing and eating a live bird while you're asleep, or becoming a bounty hunter only for vegans?
Probably the bird thing.
It's alive and you're asleep.
Yeah, but like at least no one can blame me.
I mean, they will anyways. Have you seen the internet?
Well, I've seen the internet.
I said you're internet famous.
But if I'm an active bounty hunter for people,
I know, but okay.
Even if they're vegan.
No.
I feel like
don't.
people can be like, that's on me for the murder.
Look, here's the thing. I don't know if that means that you only work for vegans or if you only kill vegans. It's up to you. Your interpretation.
I don't want to work for vegans because they kill everyone who eats meat, and at the very end it'd be like Looper, where it's like, yeah, kill yourself. You're the last target. You're the last one who eats meat in the world. And then I have to fight my past self, and then we fuck. I don't remember how Looper ends. What was my guessing game?
I do. What's Looper? Who's Looper? Is that?
It's a rom-com. My guessing game.
Fucking, you don't play no rom-coms here. I don't even watch regular movies.
My guessing game
What's a good movie?
is how we're, I guess, gonna end this.
Yeah.
It's already gone past what we said.
It's fine. Fuck it.
Okay, so my guessing game is going to be. This is a fun thing I've been very excited to do with you. We're gonna play 3 rounds of guesses, and there's gonna be a bonus round again. And it's gonna be about. First question. What do you think Nicolas Cage's newest movie is about? And there's 3 options. Option 1. A woman can bring people back from the dead, but only if she's choked by Nicolas Cage. 2. Nicolas Cage is a firefighter who finds out that the fire is actually ghosts and they do possess him very early on. Or 3. Nicolas Cage is a mailman who witnesses a murder, which turns out to be a cult resurrecting a demon, and you find out very early he's the demon. Which one of those 3 is the real plot of the newest Nicolas Cage movie?
I want it to be number 3.
Yeah?
I want it to be the mailman demon one.
Is that your answer?
That's my answer.
The answer is a woman who needs to be choked by Nicolas Cage in order to bring people back from the dead. That sounds like a me answer I would make up. That is the real plot of this new Nicolas Cage movie. A woman can bring people back from the dead, but only if she's choked, and Nicolas Cage provides. And that is this new movie. I don't know the title of the movie, but that is what this new movie is about. Is it good? No. I don't think anyone should watch this movie. It's not fucking good.
So, how this works? Okay.
Is that Nicolas Cage? First of all, he's a truck driver. That is his profession in this.
Is he a murderer?
No. He looks like dog shit though.
Yeah, because he's a truck driver.
He looks like he's been like rolling in gravy. He looks like fucking garbage.
I look like I've been rolling in gravy, Brad. You better keep that to yourself.
He looks like shit. And he sees this woman getting choked in a fucking gas station bathroom. And like a big man, he stops him and fucking beats the shit out of him. And she's like, no, I want to be choked. And then they go meet up at his car. And they talk about his family. I'm bringing this up because it's very important. They talk about his family who's dead because he killed them while smoking in the house. And he lit his house on fire. And he killed his wife and child. And then you find out that this woman has a dying daughter in the hospital that she's willing to let die, but she needs to be at the hospital so she can put the spirit back in her daughter's body. So they go to the hospital, Nick Cage in a stairwell chokes this woman, and then puts the spirit successfully back in the daughter's body, and the daughter lives. That is the start of this movie, and how it progresses. This isn't one of the guesses, but do you know how many times she uses this ability throughout the movie?
4.
It's once. This is the only time in the entire movie that is supernatural. She brings her daughter back from the dead. This one time she is choked by Nicolas Cage. And that's the only time it happens. Other than the failed attempt in the gas station right before that, that's the only time this ability that is the crux of this movie happens.
I am genuinely flabbergasted by the idea of this, and also ready to watch this movie, because it kind of sounds like a cooler version of The Wicker Man.
Well, you're gonna hate this next guessing part.
Fuck me.
What is, now that we're past this first act, what is a prevalent part of the rest of this movie?
Jesus Christ.
Is it A, a lot of shots of Nicolas Cage masturbating alone while thinking about his wife? 2, copious amounts of sex while Nicolas Cage is screaming for his life? Or is it 3, a lot of shots of Nicolas Cage only going down on this woman whose daughter he saved? Which one of those is real?
I want it to... Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to go see again. I think Nick Cage can fucking just get down real good.
It is actually Nicolas Cage screaming during sex. My favorite thing I've heard about Nicolas Cage fucking in this movie is that he fucks like it's war. He fucks like he is working through a kidney stone, and every thrust is a different Korean flashback. He screams like, "Oh! Oh!" And, like, he like shakes and punches shit. He like screams for happiness too, and just goes like, "Whoa!" Like he actually
That sucks
cheers.
so bad.
He fucks like he's doing it from memory. I don't. He fucks so weird in this movie, and it happens a lot.
I hate this.
A lot of this movie is just fucking after that. Actual, you see shit fucking, and you see his dick out a few times.
I want that.
So
you don't understand that. That's what I want. This movie sounds more and more like what I want. I want a dropped premise. I want this entire thing to be like a bad improv. Just like nose, denying this premise, deny this premise.
Yeah, it's
over
like,
this.
I feel like all this movie is the product of Nick Cage denying offers.
Yep.
And that's just how this, like, the script just had to work with it because he's Nick Cage.
Yep.
And
you know, big name Mr. Nick Cage.
at this point, I need to mention that the daughter they brought back, it's not like a small child. This is like a daughter like in like her 20s or like mid-20s. I mention this because she starts, you know, giving Nick Cage weird hand jobs on the side. They also eventually start fucking.
Fuck off.
On the
so
side.
So he fucks the mom.
He fucks the mom
fucks the daughter.
and then starts fucking the daughter. And it's the same caliber of sex every time. He fucks like he's working through shit every time. So, yeah.
It's just like, he fucks like what a pro wrestler would think like fucking is. We're just like, ah!
Yeah,
yeah!
It looks like he's promoting something.
And then he fucking like raises his hand up like, yeah!
He does that at some point.
The crowd need to be like,
he does it like he's fucking hyping up a wrestler. It's like his whole thing is I ban for this wrestler is he goes on the ring, fucks a woman, and then the wrestler comes out after. That is how he has sex in this movie with the wife and the daughter.
Just the doo, 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 doo.
Imagine John Cena just stepping over Nick Cage fucking a woman before he gets in the ring.
I just imagine that Nicolas Cage and a woman were like doing their business, and John Cena walks like on like they're on the bed, and John Cena walks onto the bed also naked and fucking teabags the back of Nick Cage's head, and then walks and just keeps walking like just a small boop, and
Nick
then
Cage screams like it's fucking Silver on a werewolf.
Yep. The back of his skull starts melting, the fucking flesh sizzling. There's more fire and smoke in him than all of California. That's a joke, because we're on fire again.
And like, so here's the thing. The last act of this movie.
Fuck me.
I want you to guess.
But not like Nick Cage. Please.
The last act of this movie, I need you to guess the twist that sets off the last act. Is it A?
Can I guess first?
No, you can guess.
I want him to be a ghost.
He's not a ghost.
Damn it!
Is it A? The wife, when she was choked, accidentally brought a demon back, and it's a succubus who was trying to destroy Nick Cage's life back into the daughter? Is it B? There is actually no soul at all in this daughter. She is soulless, and that's why she's doing things to make her mom upset. Or is it C? It's actually Nick Cage's wife's spirit in the daughter, and that's why she wants to fuck him so bad. Demon, no soul at all, or wife soul? Which one is it?
I'm gonna say wife soul. At some point it has to be C.
It is wife soul. The mom goofed and instead put a long dead soul into her own daughter rather than the fresh soul of her daughter. So it's been Nick Cage's wife in this young body looking at Nick. I need to also mention the daughter's been watching them fuck for like half the times they've been fucking and giving them lusty eyes, which is why she starts getting jealous and having sex with Nick Cage.
The fuck?
And Nick Cage tries to bring this up to the woman he's fucking, that her daughter isn't her daughter, and it's actually his wife. So he actually has to out himself that he's been fucking her daughter, and then she, like a sane person, doesn't believe him and kicks him out of the house.
So wait, she doesn't believe that it's his wife's soul, but
No.
she needs to be choked to bring people back from the dead.
Yeah,
that's where she draws.
Precisely.
She trusts her ability to bring people back because she's done it so often. Like the once she did it in this movie.
The one time she did in this movie is one and done. She already knows how this works. She knows that is probably impossible.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. It's just like drawing. You pick up a pencil once and you immediately know how it's done. You bring back one person, and boom, you're already a necromancer.
And Nick Cage finds out this information because the daughter, during sex, keeps bringing up things about their life. Like, hey, let's look out for the cat. And he's like, you don't own a cat! Like, while they're having sex. and then he starts putting things together, like, oh, we used to own a cat. That is how he starts piecing together that he's fucking his wife's soul.
I like that she's like, that he's like, just like really going to town like a fucking gerbil.
And he's like, hey, wait a minute!
And she's just like on her phone, like, think about the cat. Do you remember how much we loved Pesto? Hey, buddy. Whatever happened to Marissa from next door? Did you move away from her?
Yeah, it's like,
Did you finally quit your fucking job?
He's like, yeah, it sounds familiar.
Hey!
So after all that,
When's my birthday?
after Nick Cage has destroyed
Fucking cuck!
many lives,
When I'm the cuck this time, buddy!
with the dead family, destroying this woman's life, fucking her daughter, and finding out that he's been fucking his dead wife.
Who she never told him. She was never like, hey, but I'm also actually your wife.
It's just no. She just dropped hints, and then she figured it out. He figured it out.
And then she was just like,
yeah.
congratulations, Mr. Cage.
That made her coy. And I need you to guess. This is just a bonus round one.
God.
There's no options for this. I just need you to guess how this movie ends.
He drives off a cliff.
You are startlingly close. So Nick Cage.
He drives into their house.
No.
Damn it.
Fuck, that'd be really
That would be
good.
so funny.
That'd be really kills both of them.
And himself, just like he just drives a fucking tank full of fucking gasoline and fucking TNT, just boom right into their fucking house.
So Nick Cage, now and I think the third movie in which this happens that he's been in, he looks at a picture of his wife and daughter, covers himself in gasoline, and lights himself on fire to die like they died. This is the third movie I believe Nick Cage has been in which he's been engulfed in flames, and the second movie where it killed him. Like, and the thing is, this is like Adobe After Effects Fire 2. He's looking at the picture of his family like, oh man, while he's on fire, and he's just like, it's his face of like, this sucks. It's not his Wicker Man performance. It's
Yeah,
like,
his really...
This is his shithead truck driver performance who doesn't give a fuck about anything. Also, Nick Cage is an asshole throughout this whole movie. I didn't mention that.
I don't feel like you had to. He's a truck driver that agreed to choke a woman to bring back her wife and then fucked her daughter.
Yeah,
like, he doesn't sound...
Before he knew it was his wife.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Like, he sounds like a piece of shit.
That is the new Nick Cage movie.
I need to know the name of this, because you could have absolutely just fucking punked me this whole fucking time, and I would have
end this
believed you.
movie with the title. We'll end this episode with the title of the movie.
We will end this movie with the title of our podcast, and Sorry Not Tonight.
Sorry, not tonight.
Sorry Not Tonight, that was the name of the podcast. Now our name of the podcast is the name of the Nick Cage movie where he fucks his wife, but also the lady's daughter, who is the wife. Is that the... Was that the music for the thing?
It's not Color Out of Space. It's not, yeah, no, it's not Color Out of Space. You've been in 2 movies this year? What the fuck?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm going to look this up. Stall for me.
Every once in a while, I have a dream, and in that dream, I'm eating I can't believe it's not beans. Yes, I can't believe it's not beans. Made of 100% pure gristle. Have you ever gnawed on the end of, like, your fucking beef and broccoli and been like, damn, that's a piece of beef that shouldn't have actually been in this? Or maybe you had a Philly cheesesteak, and you're like, that felt like a bone. It's not, but it felt like it. Or maybe you were eating a fucking piece of deli meat, and you got that one weird piece of cartilage, and you knew it's because they ground up some goddamn beef before they gave you that turkey. Well, now you can have all of that inside of I Can't Believe It's Not Beans.
It is called Between Worlds. It's actually a 2018 movie that I guess people just found out about, because I've been seeing a lot of different videos and things talking about it. It's called Between Worlds, a 2018... Can I read off the plot synopsis? It's a paragraph.
Yes, but also make sure that it's sponsored by Beans.
Sponsored by Beans. This is...
I can't believe it's not Beans.
We're sponsored by Nick Cage. The story follows Joe Cage, a down-on-his-luck truck driver haunted by the memory of his deceased wife and child. He meets Julie Potente, the actress, a spiritually gifted woman who enlists Joe in a desperate effort to find the lost soul of her comatose daughter, Billy Mitchell. But the spirit of Joe's dead wife, Mary, proves stronger, possessing the young woman's body while intending to settle her unfinished business with the living. I was not horseshitting you. That is really what this movie is about. Between Worlds by Nick Cage has a 32% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is criminal for how funny this movie is.
That still seems higher than a few movies I've seen.
It seems higher than this movie should get. Don't get me
It's
wrong.
higher than Cats.
It is higher than Cats. And honestly, at least this movie is funny.
Hey, fuck you.
Cats.
Milk.
That's it. Okay, Jason Derulo screaming milk at the top of his lungs, and also I guess recently came out they thought Cats was gonna change the world,
Jason Derulo.
and
And it did, and ever since Cat came out, we had the fucking Rona.
Yeah, it gave us all a virus.
A wild rise of white supremacy.
Cats made the world sick.
Cops. Just in general.
Yeah, man. I bet fucking what's her name, Deuteronomy. She seems.
Dame Judi Dench.
She seems. No, not the actress. Old Deuteronomy seems very Blue Lives.
Fucking yeah, you see that fur coat?
Yeah, that was skinned.
Yeah.
Why is a cat got a fur coat? That's actually fucked up now that I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's from her own. She is the cat that has lived many lives. 99. From all the other 99 lives. On the wall, 99 lives of cats. You smack one down, bat it around,
Is that
you still
really-
got 99 cats.
That can't be where it comes from.
99 cats on the wall.
Yeah,
99
Between Worlds
cats.
deserves to be higher than this fucking movie.
There's cats on the wall. Why do you have all these cats on the wall? Why do you have all these cats?
Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Why do you have all these cats on the wall?
Thank you for coming to our improv show.
Thanks for coming to the improv show. Tonight's show is sponsored by Beans.
Sponsored by
I can't
Beans.
believe
By the
it's
Beans estate.
I can't believe it's not Beans.
Hey, Beans son, I'm coming through the window tonight. Make sure it's unlocked for me this time.
I will, Bean Dad.
And Beans daughter,
I will, Bean Dad.
the night after. Coming for you next. Bean dad,
Bean Dad.
night after that.
Oh no! No, not you found us again, Bean Man!
I found you again.
No! Bean Boy, Bean Daughter, we gotta go! Oh no! Oh, Bean
They're in my pocket now.
No!
I've been sleeping with your kids.
No!
Both of them.
No! God,
But now
no!
you're-
The 42-year-old children!
I mean, 42 is a pretty sexy age.
I mean, yeah, it's fine!
Except your wife, she's like a Republican.
Yeah, that's never a cute age, am I right? But that's why we're divorcing.
Okay, yeah, no, it's a good thing we're having sex on the side then, or I was gonna bring that up to you if you were okay with that.
Oh.
I'm like an in the family.
Oh my god, you're
Sexual
just like
offense.
Nick Cage!
You know, this Beans is a sports fan.
Yeah, the England, the British,
Yeah, the British
beans,
the British Bean Boys.
the British bean toast.
Bean toast.
They love beans and toast in the morning.
Yeah,
You know what I love in the morning?
yeah.
Don't.
Cool.
I don't love mornings.
I can really tell that you're waiting for me to stop, and I don't want to stop the episode. I want to see how long this goes.
Oh, you want to see how long? I just start burning things. Pull out a lighter.
You just hear me getting stabbed.
Yeah, just start.
Don't just want to land. That's how Nick Cage's family died.
Oh, let's just have fire. Oh, let's have more fire. Oh, fuck.
This is our material when we don't stop.
This is what happens when Brad doesn't let me go. That's what happens when Brad doesn't let me go. I have ice cream.
There's more and more strands of your hair falling in front of your
And you can
face.
tell because I'm so fucking greasy. Let's go.